But it is a start. You go to the NHT, you qualify, you have been contributing for over 2 years, you apply. Whether you want the 500,000, 100,000, whatever the case may be. Suppose you have your mother house and you want 150,000 to build one room. You can start off small, go at NHT, get 100 grand or 150,000 and buy some sheet, apply. And flash on some sand pan it and nice. Hey! Not nice like when you have your own roof over your head and you come out a rent house. These are what we are looking for. Oh, you notice how the PNP always come up with some idea to help poor people? No, come to think of it, Jamaica people. Come make with reason a little bit. Yes, sir. Oh, no realize how the PNP always come up with some initiative where we cater to the average downtown smaddy. Mighty God. Tell you about the labor rights seminar only if you build big shot plaza and big shot housing scheme 33 million. When me and you can afford that. See, my PNP put initiative in place here where you can go draw down 500,000 once you contribute over 2 years to NHT. And you can start one little room for your mother or your father house. The PNP always look out for the poor. Then me, could I be a labor right? Me could never be a labor right. In Fluffy Diva said that the 500,000 that her 2 kids them can put in a room pan our house. Then that we are talking about. Eh? Mighty God. Moving on, Jamaica. The man went on further to talk about housing for the informal sector. The next PNP government will introduce the NHT rent to own. The rent to own plan to support people in the informal sector and those struggling to save for a house deposit. Look at this, Jamaica. You live at Portmore. You live at Caribbean. Wherever the little development them are going, and you're parent. All these years, you're parent. Why? Them never think the way the PNP are think now. Where if you live at one of these developments and you pay how much thousands of dollars for rent. At NHT house we are talking about, some of them. And you pay rent. If you pay these rent for over certain amount of time, when you check it up, and millions of dollars you spend, what if they put that initiative together and when you check and see how much rent you are paying, with all those money paying rent, it will be deducted from the total cost for your house. So say for example, you see one house where you like, and you pay 50,000 a month for the house, and you live there for over 10 years. You know how much millions of dollars that you pay? So say for example, now the house under ANJU sell for $30 million, and you pay rent at the same house for 10 years at 50,000 per month. Over that 10 years, you're gone about 12 million out of the 30 million for the house, You'd have paid about 12 million already for rent, So they would have taken the 12 million rent money over the 12 years and deduct it from the total cost where the house initially valued and take it out of. Look here now, man. That them initiative that we want, These are the initiative. You pay your landlord your mortgage. And that no, as son of how we are living, all we are do is pay landlord with mortgage. Those earning in the informal economy will be able to move into an NHT house as tenants, paying a monthly rent equivalent to a mortgage payment. Mighty God of Daniel, I want to jump up and down. After demonstrating their ability to pay over a short period, they'll be eligible for an NHT mortgage to buy the house. You hear that, Jamaica? So all of the house them which at NHT say them a make up. What the PNP is saying is that when you see one location where you see say Caribbean estate and you rent one house over there, right? You are a part of the informal sector, you know. You were working at the hotel. You want to live in a one little nice area. But you can't have, have the money to buy one house yet. But you're working. Give thanks. What the PNP is saying is that those persons earning in the informal economy will now be able to move into a NHT house as tenant. So the house them where them a make up now, you can go rent one of them. Go live as a tenant. And the rent where you pay a month time, they will work out a plan, and over a short space of time, that will be equivalent to your mortgage. Mighty God of Daniel. The rent to own program. God bless the People's National Party. Rent to buy. In Antidon, this is a brilliant initiative. A plans them ask for, the PNP give them plans. It went further to say for those unable to save for a deposit, they can rent an NHT house and a portion of their rent, let's say 50 to 75% of their rent, will count towards the deposit. Once this is accumulated, they can access a mortgage to buy the house. Mighty God. This rent-to-own program addresses two significant barriers to home ownership in Jamaica, offering a creative and practical solution. Wonderful initiative, Mark Jefferson Golding. This is a good start for young people. Wonderful initiative. Land and housing. So he spoke about land. He spoke about the economy. And I remember him telling ANJU Olness. You remember ANJU said good economy can yam? Well, Mark Golding said the numbers can't erase hunger. Struggle or low wages. People live the truth, not just the data. They know the official statistic. The PNP did the heavy lifting to take Jamaica out of a deep debt crisis and set Jamaica on a sustainable fiscal path. This was after the Jamaica Labour Party government of 2007 to 2011, and they couldn't cross it and run left it. It was not in their DNA. Hey, Mark Golding fling some big stone in his speech though, you know. He fling some big stone in his speech. Fiscal management. They hear them talk about debt to GDP and how them bring it down from 100 and add to now almost 60. Are the PNP blueprint to know a follow? We set it. We set it. Remember, Nigel Clark did stood up in the House of Parliament and tell you no thanks, you know, comrades. Yeah. The Labour rights them now no shame, you know, and they now no memory. Remember, Nigel Clark turned up in the House of Parliament and said thanks to Peter Phillips and Portia Phillips for laying the foundation and the framework for them to continue. He did say it. good fiscal management, thanks to the People's National Party. Huh? Jamaica, the man spoke about crime, citizen security, and social transformation. By building peace, law and order from the ground up, the nation can pave the way for a brighter and safer future. The man touched every single sector you can think of. He went on to the energy sector, reducing prices, increasing access with dignity, and improving efficiency. That's the way we will champion positive change in energy. Mighty God. The labor rights them now, you know. This is what they have achieved. Mark Jefferson Golding remind them that not one school, not even one hospital, or not even one water reservoir, or any other lasting national asset has been built with the over 70 billion of non-tax revenue. Mighty God. Nothing that will deliver solid benefit to the country throughout those 12 years the labor rights them had ruled the country for. What a shame and disgrace. They came and they saw and they clear out everything in the cabinet. In Jamaica, he spoke about education and training. The next PNP government will take decisive action to retain and empower our brightest and most dedicated Jamaicans in the teaching professions. So no more will we have teachers leaving the country in droves annually. Mighty God, my Golding name can't stop call. Here is another initiative he made about housing, you know. The second part of our housing strategy is to position the HAJ as the lead developer for low-income housing. Private developers have often overlooked affordable housing due to lower returns compared to middle and upper income markets. Yes, approximately 50% of NHT contributors earn less than $30,000 per week and cannot afford homes on the market. The government has a duty to protect its citizens, and we will leverage the HAJ to spearhead the construction of low-income housing. Our goal is to build up to 50,000 affordable homes over the next 5 years, starting with one-bedroom starter units to make home ownership accessible for more Jamaicans. Can you imagine Jamaica? This is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about, you know. It's not like ANJU Wholeness, who promised the people them 70,000 house. 70,000. Since 2016 till now, 70,000 house in promise we. And him only make a little over 8,000. So that means him short 62,000 house. What a worthless Prime Minister. What a worthless Prime Minister. In Jamaica, people? What about the 5 in 4 initiative? Me say one at the time, you know, when we PNP I go through them phase, and me see all Michael Leachin join the band. Me say, Lord have mercy, PNP this get knocked. When me see man like Leachin step out and support Labour. 5 in 4. Then create all one new ministry, you know. Why name? growth and job creation. I say, yes, sir. Time for young people. Can you imagine? Ministry of Growth and Job Creation. Tell me what happened to that ministry. You say mash up. Where is Michael Leachin today? Michael Leachin if you sell out every asset we have. All NCB a go down. See there? ANJU Holness promised the nation, say I go grow the country economy by 5% in 4 years. The last time I check it grew 0.001%. See it there in front town, because I don't want the labor right them still lie me I tell. See it there. Mark Jefferson Golding slammed the Holness administration 5 in 4 growth promise. A colossal failure. That's how we not tell no lie on them. No ANJU campaign say I'm going to grow the economy by 5% in 4 years time. And you sit down in there for 9 years, going to 10, and the best you could have done is 0.001%. What a worthless man. That's all you can do. I say Dre Bryan this and Dre Bryan that. But you know, say the truth me attack. And when me I beat the dirty labor rights, them I just saw it go. You know, if you just go one side, go lick on no wound. But me no mean it, you know. A campaign, we a campaign, and me a campaign for me party, the better party. So me no want no labor right there, and them feelings and hate me. We are all Jamaicans. No so it go. Only nobody take it to heart, man. And not disrespect me and not go on with yourself. You know if you stop it. A campaign, we a campaign. It's just that me beat to know with the truth and the facts. In country, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Jamaica people. The man say I go shut down the 11.8 billion where ANJU take away from NHT. Me can't wait for this start happen. Civics will be placed in schools again. Teach the pitney them about Marcus. Me say the pitney them nowadays have lost their way. Gone were the days when me and you grow and then teach we about with civic pride. What it's like to be a Jamaican. See it there? Garvey's teachings will be at all levels of public school system. Who remember civics? Me used to get one big orange cover bookmark, Civics for New Jamaican or Civics for Young Jamaican. Damn, the book they not on the curriculum again, you know. The Labour Party remove it from the curriculum. We don't know where we are come from, so we don't know where we are going to go. Thanks to the Jamaica Labour Party. See it there? We will deepen and entrench civics education as a core. See it there? Mark Golding have put back civics in a school. Because the youths have lost their way. Then not tell we about what it's like to be a Jamaican. We not patriotic no more. Me say last week, Messi come here. And you want a muscle labor right there. You want to see the people in the stadium a jump for joy. Messi score pan Jamaica. Instead of them clap and cheer for the Jamaicans, we have lost our way. You want to see ANJU a clap when Messi score pan in country. What a worthless Kuyano. They have lost their way, Jamaica. That's just the truth. It sound away, but that's just the truth. The man all went as far as talk about education. Me say every sector, get a touch. Every sector you can think of. Mark Golding promises 1 university scholarship per family. I think this is a brilliant initiative. Can you imagine you are left high school now, you're in a grade 10 or grade 11. You think about figure, find one work and save money, send yourself, go back to school. And Mark Golding put this initiative in place. And you become the first to go university.